one more layer, one more scene, and deaf conversations. Yeah, yeah. In deaf conversations, hosted by 2D Music. In deaf conversations, we go further in. Yeah. From the first word.
Welcome back to In-Depth's Conversations podcast. It's your boy 2D Music. We're going to go into episode 7. We're already on episode 7. Just wanted to say a special thank you to all the artists and people who have been interviewed by me. I'm just getting started, just getting warmed up. And I want to let you guys know that I'm going to keep on pushing this. I'm going to keep on doing this because this is what I love to do. And honestly, like, whoever wants to get interviewed, like, let's run it. Let's get it, baby. All right, I'm going to go. First off, in today's episode, I will be interviewing Doe The Unknown, the homie Doe from Fairfield, residing in Sacramento right now. We're going to go ahead with the phone call interview with him, but we're going to go ahead and start off the podcast with my experience yesterday. I just turned 32 years old yesterday, and I had family court. I won't get too much into the details, but just know that I went into family court with my head held high, and I knew that walking out of there, we were able to find a solution, and that our son was able to stay in my custody. And thank you to everybody that has been helping me with my son in my life, and I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to have him in my life, and I'm making sure that he will get raised correctly, the right way. So yeah, I went, did the little family thing, and hung out. We ate, and now just grateful for another day, bro. 32 years young, bro. Still pushing, still grinding, and I'm gonna keep on doing this music, keep on doing it with the photography. Stay up to date with these episodes. I'm going to be going on the next guest and then the next guest. So if there's anybody there who is willing to get interviewed by me, you hit me up. We can run it in person. We can do the phone call if you guys are a little too far. But let's go ahead and get it. Yep. That was basically my experience yesterday. So yeah, let's run it.
It's coming.
Never stop spitting, I'm never falling off. Right hand to God, if I'm dying, saw it all. Break on the scene and flame like a Molotov. You lost some bread, but learned a lesson that is not a loss. Boy, ain't no questions, I make messes, then I haul them off. The way that beam be beating, take tops off like Mardi Gras. Oh, I got all the soul, sucker, you were not a ball. Somebody told you you could beat me, boy, that always false. And of course you bet on...
We back up in this episode, so I'm going to go ahead and interview the person that I am interviewing today. Is a veteran of the hip-hop game, a father, husband, family man, podcaster, co-host of the Top Shelf Radio podcast, content creator, and a true MC, Doe The Unknown. What's up, brother? Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's happening? What's up with my guy?
How you doing, bro? How's your day going?
I'm doing good, man. Just got home from work, chilling out, and getting to talk to one of my favorite people in the universe, man.
I appreciate that, man. Likewise. So I just wanted to go ahead and go straight into the questions, bro. Tell me about your upbringing. You are from Fairfield, California, correct?
Yeah, born and raised in Fairfield, California. Moved to Sac, like 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. But yeah, primarily just grew up in Fairfield. And for anybody that don't know, Fairfield is like 45 minutes in between San Francisco and in between Sacramento. So we kind of get like a melting pot of like the whole Bay Area influence, but also the Sacramento influence.
Okay, cool. And what made you move to Sacramento? Did you have folks out there, family, or was it just the music?
Oh, my girl. I met a kick-ass chick and a really dope female, and we started like a life together, and we've been together about 8 years, and we have a house out here in Sacramento. And
Nice.
just like I went through a crazy divorce, but I kind of wanted to get away from like everybody that knows all my business type shit. You know what I'm saying? So you know, Sacramento, I had known Henny. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
And I had always had a lot of connections with people in Sacramento.
That's dope.
And when I got with her, it just kind of all worked out like that.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, so you already knew people over there basically as well.
Oh yeah. Because when I first started doing music, I would always try to get out of Fairfield. Like, you know, they always say like you get more love other places than at home. So
Yes.
I would always like try to go. I'd always go to Frisco. I'd always go to like other states and stuff like that, because I would always get much more love in other places than I would at home. And Sacramento is one of those places that like really just like accepted me from the gate. Like from the time that I met Henny, like he would like see me at a show and I'd just be there to watch, and he'd pull me up on stage to come rap. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, come up here, spit a freestyle or something. So it was always that love. So I was like, yo, like, and to me, I've always been drawn more towards Sacramento music than Bay Area music.
Yeah.
Like Lynch is my favorite rapper.
Oh, dope.
And so like it was, you know, I always wanted to do something and be involved in Sacramento in some way.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's what's up. Did you ever get to meet Brother Lynch?
I met him one time, dude. He's fucking hella small compared to me.
Oh shit.
Like, he's hella short. But he was cool as shit.
Okay,
I met him one time at a show, and he was hella cool.
Yeah, man. That the Sacramento music scene is dope, bro. I what's it called? I didn't know that it had so many like artists out there. You know, not just like this era, like from way back. Brother Lynch Hung has a song with the chicks rapping on it, and I thought this whole time she was black, but she's actually white.
You talking about Zigzag?
Zigzag, yeah. I was like, oh shit, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, how did you get into music? What influenced you? Was it like somebody in your family? Did you just always had a love for the music? And I can tell, I don't consider you just a rapper. I consider you a true MC and a musician, artist, all of the above.
Yeah, I think, man, when I was a kid, I'm like the middle of three brothers, right?
Okay.
So I have an older brother and I have a younger brother. And I was like just always like the outgoing one. And whenever my parents would have parties, my dad would always have me get up and sing. Like I would sing like La Bamba, and I would sing like Kenny Rogers and like
karaoke,
like all kinds of. Yeah, or not even karaoke, just literally get up and sing it in front of everybody.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
You know what I'm saying? Like they wouldn't even be playing the music, just a cappella type singing it. And so I was always into that. And then being, you know, in the era that I grew up and where I grew up, hip hop music really became a thing. And I remember like seeing it on TV, watching like Rap City and Yo MTV Raps and stuff like that. Where like right, yeah, I would sit there. I would literally like have my mom record episodes on like VHS.
I remember that
Rap City and all that, you know. So that kind of really got me into hip hop and primarily the only thing you saw back then was like, because I was watching those channels, it was East Coast rap. I didn't really know about local rap or even anything local in my city. And then my older brother was super into like rock music, so we kind of always clashed. Yeah. We always like kind of clash. Like he was like, yo, I hate your rap music. I hate rock. You know what I'm saying? But one of his older homies gave me a mixtape tape, and it was like DJ Pooh. Okay. Fucking with Day. And it was like, West Coast. I heard that, and I found out about West Coast, and I found out about local stuff, and it was just always something I wanted to do. I remember, like, I was at the 6th grade talent show. I rapped. Dope. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome. I've been doing it just from the gate, and when I got serious about it and started learning how to record is when it really turned into like, okay, I want to try to make this a career. I want to try to make something out of this.
Hell yeah, bro. That's what's up, man. And I wanted to ask you, do you enjoy making the song, or do you enjoy more performing it? Performing, right? I think
like
so.
I love making the song because of the thing, but like to me, the performance aspect is like the biggest part of it because like I always feel like people could maybe hear my song a million times and not really fuck with me.
Yeah.
But if I get to rap in front of you, I'm gonna make you fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
Live vocals, by the way, too, right? Live vocals.
Yeah. We don't rap over shit. Yeah. Like I'll have my chorus.
Yes.
I'll have my chorus in there, maybe an ad lib or two. But no, we frown upon that. You know.
Yeah, we grown now.
Yeah, we real MCs, man.
Yes,
like,
sir.
Well, I just do like when I was younger and coming up. It wasn't even. I never even thought about doing that. Like I always had a show mix, but it's like I've seen so many people try to do it and it just get hated on. Like they're like, what the, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially like going to Humboldt and like when I first met Highway, if you came on stage and you had your full lyrics, people would actually boo you off stage.
The MP3 version?
So it was like, yeah, right. Yeah, you can't do all that, man. You need to come with that show version or do it live, you know?
Yeah, it's not easy, bro. It's challenging. Like I said, bro, I've talked about it on your guys' show as well, like to having to like make sure you're on point. But yeah, I get the chorus part, having it in there as well. Hell yeah, bro.
Well, it's like I think you said it in the episode that's going to air today. You said it's all about practice. You got to practice.
Yes, sir.
You got to take it serious enough to practice. You got to go to the gym. You got to shoot your 1,000 shots. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I have been performing for so long that some of it is just like, it's just second nature. But I still got to practice. I still got to remember that, like, I can't get too hyped on this part of this song right now, or else I'm going to run out of breath when I got to chop on this part. You know what I'm saying?
Sir,
so it's like, you have to set it up like that.
Yeah, for sure. Question: were you always a solo artist, or were you ever a part of a group?
I started out with groups.
Okay, dope, for sure.
Yeah, I started out with the group back in the day. We were called OSP, Old School Players.
Oh, dope.
And it was me and two other homies, and then it was cool. And at that time, we were just really like recording on karaoke machines, or like
back in the day.
we didn't have a mic, so we would plug headphones into the mic jack and use headphones. And then like if you did doubles or ad libs, you just sounded like shit because you're recording on top of recording on top. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And then from that, I was in a group with my best friend at the time. He went by the name of Ruck City. We were called Lunatactics.
Oh, dope.
And it was him and I, and we put a whole album together. It never got released, but a couple of the songs that we did, I released on some of my early projects.
Yes.
But I always found it easier to be solo. I went solo because I've didn't like when you're in a group and it's like I've already written 10 songs. I'm still waiting for you guys to write your verses to these 10 songs.
Yes, sir.
Or what I also really, really like about it is the accountability is on me. I can't be like, well, it's just not getting done because 2 Deep didn't finish his part.
Yep.
Nah, it's not getting done because I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I need that kind of accountability. But yeah, like I started out in groups. I've been in a couple of different groups. Like I'm in a band now. You know what I'm saying? And it's a different dynamic than being solo. When you're solo, the vision that you have is you're doing it. When you're in a group, the vision that you have, even though we're all talking about the same thing, we all 3, 4 see it differently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We all have our own version of what the final product is.
Yeah.
And I find that when you're solo, it's a lot easier because you don't got to deal with like worrying about people's feelings, and you do it how you want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, bro. I wanted to say I was just rewatched the Up music video, bro.
Oh, nice.
That was such a dope video. Like I don't know like who came up with like the ideas, but once everybody like Henny or everybody else joined you while you were walking, I was like, oh shit, that's hard. And then once you guys are going up the stairs of the parking garage, and then you got everybody in the video, you guys look like you were having a good time. Can you tell me about that day?
Yeah, I mean, like the main concept is that if you see from the beginning of the video, we're all bummy. I got like a stain on my shirt, got dirty ass shoes.
The work shoe.
I'm in my work clothes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody's in like bummy clothes, and that's supposed to represent like us starting out in music, right?
Yeah.
So me starting out in music, I'm by myself, and then I get into it, and then I meet people, and so then you see them come into the frame. So then this is like, okay, now I've met people. These are my crew, my people.
Yeah.
And then as we advance up the stairs, at a certain part, all of a sudden, all of our outfits change, and we're all fresh looking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, we shot it in Old Sac, and I think me and Henny had to shoot Top Shelf that night.
Oh, okay.
And bro, we hit them stairs so many times that my legs were hella hurt. My legs was hella cramping up because we walked up and down, up and down, up and down.
You got to work out,
trying to get it right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got some cardio in that day for sure, man.
Right, bro.
I like how you have.
I got my steps in that day.
Yeah. Are those your guys'? There's some kids in the video. Are those any?
Yeah. So there is Cap Chat. He's in the video. Oh no, he's not. Yeah, he is. Yeah, Cap Chat's in the video, and then his cousin, which is Smeez's daughter.
Oh, cool.
She's in there. Miana, and then Beard Picker's daughter's in there.
Oh, that's cool. And he has his guitar.
Yep.
That's awesome, bro. Yeah, that's like one of those videos that is hella dope, and then it can make you like just smile, bro, and then it also inspire you, bro, because your bars are, bro, very unique, the flow. I enjoy that video, and also I was looking into I like how you add comedy into your content. I think it's important. Laughter is the best medicine. Were you always like a funny guy, or where did you get your sense of humor?
Oh yeah, always, man. Class clown, dog. Class clown of the year for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think when I was younger, before like even the music, me and one of my friends, we used to make like comedy tapes and do like skits and stuff like that. You know, like there was like an old school like Adam Sandler comedy album where it's just like him doing skits and stuff.
Yeah.
And that kind of inspired us. So we would do all these, like I always wanted to have my own radio show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so we would do these comedic skits, and that was like something that I was hella happy to be able to bring to Top Shelf when I became part of Top Shelf. Is doing more of that type of content and having the characters and having the Paulies and the fucking Vato Pollos. I
love that,
all
bro.
That stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope. In the video I was watching today, you're at the taco truck, and the way you're walking, rocking your head is hilarious, bro. I had to run it back like 2 times because it was great, bro. So yeah, I think that's cool that you add that into your content as well. Also, bro. Also, you say you're in a band now.
Yeah, I'm in a band called Backwood Bars.
Okay, that's right. I've seen that. Yes, I've seen it.
Yeah, it's me, Beard Picker, not Beard Pickle.
I know, that's my bad.
And then Kinda Odd, and then the homie 91 Flicks, he's our percussionist.
That's so awesome. Yeah, I seen a video that they just posted. They're like, I don't know if it's at a bar or something, and Kinda Odd has the harmonica, and yeah, bro, more of those content, bro, because I'm definitely tuned in, always have been. So that's dope.
Oh yeah, the way it came about is, and I think you could probably appreciate this, is so when I first started like doing stuff with Beard Picker, we got to talking about just like the differences between like him doing country and us doing hip hop, and you know, like with a lot of things with hip hop is they try to get us to pay to play everything.
Oh yeah,
and I told him about that. He was like appalled. He's like, bro, I get paid $300 to $500 every night to show up on my guitar and play songs.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like how the group started. Well, I was like, well, bro, get me in on the game. How do we do this?
Yeah.
Because people, if you walk in with a guitar or you are a DJ, they have no problem paying you. But as soon as you tell them you're rapping, then they're like, oh, well.
Yeah, can you sell tickets?
You got to pay this much for 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's
true.
Kind of bullshit. So that created the band, and then we started mixing like all of our genres. Like KO has a bit of punk in him and punk rock. So, and KO can play instruments, and then Beard Picker has this country, and I got this like the MC tip, and we put it all together, and it makes something that people really haven't seen that much. And we do like covers of hip hop songs, but countrify them out.
Yeah, that's so cool, bro. And the fact that that to perform like even at like local bars, bro, like the vibes there,
Yeah.
it's awesome, bro. I honestly, me as an artist, I enjoy performing for more like up close and personal crowds because I've done stages at the Catalyst and the Veterans Hall in Santa Cruz, other in San Jose, and I like when it's like a smaller crowd, I guess you could say. Not always though.
More intimate setting.
Yeah, the setting. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we're gonna give you a quick fun question, bro. Top 5 favorite movies. Since we talk about movies on this
top
podcast.
5 favorite movies. Number 1, Happy Gilmore.
Nice, good
The
pick.
first one. The first one, not the second. I don't like the second one because I feel like
I haven't seen it yet. Actually, I just scrolled through it for sure.
I feel like they were just trying to do the same movie over again.
Yeah.
So Happy Gilmore, White Man Can't Jump.
Okay, good one.
Shawshank Redemption.
I gotta see that.
Forrest Gump.
Classic.
And for number 5, what's number 5? Like a movie I'll watch all the time. I can't. I gotta throw in one of my comic book movies. So I'll say Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Okay, for sure. That's a good one, bro. Big fan of the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, I'm a big like comic book nerd. Like I still got a pretty good comic book collection of some old comics. And when I was a kid, I was very into drawing. I wanted to be a cartoonist as a kid, so I would always try to look at comic books and like freehand them and draw what I saw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
that's dope.
I've always been into that.
Do you collect them?
That's been one of the dopest things about being a dad is showing my son,
for
like
sure,
Spider-Man. Bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, salute to that. Do you collect comic books?
Yeah, I haven't in a while, but I have like series 1 of like Spawn.
Oh hell
and
yeah,
I have like the death of Superman. I have the whole thing. I have the comics when Batman got his back broken. I have a shit ton of like Moon Knight comics because Moon Knight was one of my favorite. Some Ninja Turtle comics.
Nice.
A lot of X-Men stuff. You know.
That's what's up, bro. Hell yeah. So what about your top 5 favorite rappers?
Ooh, top 5 favorite rappers. So Lynch.
Good choice.
Eminem.
Nice.
Royce the 5'9".
Okay. Spitters.
Lynch, Eminem, Royce the 5'9". I say Crooked Eye. And then let's say my last one. There's so many that I really love, but really that I for sure fuck with. I'll say Andre 3000.
Nice, that's a good one. Shoot, that's all spitters for sure, bro. Nice,
Yeah.
Thank you for answering that. So I want to go back,
sir.
let the people know how me and you met. I've talked about it before, but we met at honestly one of the best shows I performed is when we opened up for Mayday at what was the place called in Sacramento?
The Y.
Yes, the On the Y, bro. Honestly, like the love there was awesome. The getting to meet you, bro. That's how I met you guys, and that's how we started linking up and networking. And once again, bro, like another small place to perform at, but to be able to talk to the fucking other artists as opposed to performing at a fucking other show and the other artists are just too hard to even like talk to or network.
Right.
So I enjoyed that night, bro. Tell me about how'd you get on that show? I think you talked about it before. Refresh my memory.
Yeah, Highway's like one of my best friends.
Nice.
And he was on tour with Mayday, and
I remember that.
they were coming to Sacramento, and they had a stop here. So I made sure that I got on that show. I think AT was on that show too.
Yes.
And
KO
Highway Highway had already invited us because he wanted me to come do a song with him, but I was like, well, if I can get on the show, then I can just do the song and maybe have you on my set and you got more time. You're not going to take away from your set.
Yeah.
So because of that, then he was able to do his song with AT and he was able to do a song with KO too. So, yeah, I got on it because of Highway. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Highway, yeah, for sure.
And that's how we met you. I remember seeing you on stage, and I remember that like I noticed that you were kind of
nervous?
Not as confident.
Yeah,
a little nervous.
Nervous as fuck.
Yeah, and you know, like as being, I don't want to say a veteran, but a more seasoned artist. I've done this for a while. Like,
yes.
Me and Henny are the same way. As we're like, we try to make it a point that you see me rock with you.
Yes, sir.
Because it is. I know what the feeling is to be up there and not know nobody and not have nobody fucking with you.
Yeah.
And just to see that one person really rocking with you can change your whole show.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So me and Henny will always try to be at the front of the stage and to show people after my own set, I'll be hella sweaty and I'll go outside for a little bit. But I feel bad because I want to get back in because I want the person behind me to see me rock with them. Because I want people to know that it doesn't cost anything for me to show love, bro. Like, and so many of these artists will be like too cool for school to show anybody love or to be into it. And it's like I have found so many dope ass artists that I would have never known about if I didn't watch them.
Yeah.
And then I've met a lot of artists along the way that lacked confidence or that maybe thought of me higher than I think of myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And I showed them love and them come back to me and be like, bro, that was like the best thing for that show is like, bro, you fucking the way that you showed love. And it's like, to me, that's what this shit is about. Like,
I agree.
We're all trying to achieve the same thing. There's more than enough money for all of us. So what does it hurt for me to be up there and be like, and see this dude from Morgan Hill and see him nervous and be like, yeah, and then all of a sudden get him juiced up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
yes, sir.
And like that, from there, you and I have collaborated on getting you on the show. Now I'm on your show. I got a song that I'm trying to get you on. Everything. So it's like it just shows you what just being a cool person could do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I agree. Totally agree, 100%, bro. I wanted to say whenever you have that song ready, send it, bro. I usually write pretty quick, especially if it's a feature. You know, I got
and the song too is because you had you got me on that hype when you were like remixing your songs in different genres, right?
Yeah,
and
covers.
So so you did a couple covers of mine, and it really inspired me. So I have a very bluesy type version of a song that I want to do with you, and it fits right with like the type of remixes that you were doing.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna really like it. I just have to. I haven't had time to get to the studio. You know, my stepdaughter just graduated.
Okay, awesome.
From high school, so we took her to Hawaii. So all my money's been dedicated to our vacation. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. So, that's what's up, bro. Yeah, I want really quick since we're speaking about fatherhood, I wanted to ask you. I know you're a little older than me, but is there any advice you can give me as a father? I have an 8-year-old going to be 9.
Well, first of all, let me say this: congratulations, brother. Because I saw today that you got full custody.
Yes, sir.
And I know how hard that can be. One of my best friends is going through the same thing, trying to get full custody from his kids and his baby mama. I don't know about your situation, but his baby mama was shady and doing some shady ass shit, keeping him from his kids.
Yeah.
And I think that the best thing you can do is be present.
Yes, sir.
You know, I went through a divorce. I live in a different city than my kids do. And, you know, I make it a point to make sure that I get them every time that I'm supposed to get them, and that they can call me and talk to me at any time. And I call them and talk to them all the time. Be there, be present. Make sure that they know, because no matter what happens through the split and how everybody sees it, when they grow up, they're going to remember that dad was there. And to me, like, that's like, I don't give a fuck about anything else but them knowing that they can count on me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. 100%. Yeah, bro. Thank you. So be present. Be present. And I've had custody of my son since 2021, but something happened to the point where we had to go back, and basically I was just I was given the custody, or more like he stays in my custody. And
Okay,
yeah,
dope.
so
Yeah.
yeah, bro, gotta be present, bro. I think it's important,
We
bro.
need more dads, man. Team
Yeah.
dad all the way, bro.
Yeah,
Team
hell
dad all the
yeah.
way.
Can you tell me how you got involved in the podcast game? And I think you're like you said, you've always been into, like, you wanted your own radio show, and now that you got it, how does it feel, and how did you get into it?
So I got into it. Well, I first of all, I was just like you. I was on the show.
Oh, for
I
sure.
knew Henny. I knew Henny, and he started out with our other homie Dirk, and they had Cali Boys Radio. And we came in. I came in with a couple of my other homies when I was part of like a collective
Okay.
called the Gas Stations, and we came in and we did the interview. And I just knew Henny from doing shows. There was a spot out here in Sacramento called the Blue Lamp, and it was like an era in time where
Okay.
they were hosting so many of the local hip hop shows, and if you were a local artist, that's where you went and did a show.
Oh, okay.
And so just knowing from Henny from that, and then he had other co-hosts and stuff like that, and then we had been talking, and he asked me if I wanted to be part of it, and I was like, I would love to, but I want to bring something more to the show.
Yeah.
I don't want to just be there to be the host. He had some other hosts that were kind of, they didn't really put any energy into the scheduling, any energy into the format. They were just there to talk.
Yeah.
And so when he asked me to do it, we first started doing it, and we were doing all the original format where they just literally came on the air and they interviewed people, and then they just played music nonstop like a real radio station.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then Henny came to where he had to move. He was moving away from SAC and into moving to Las Vegas. So we had to kind of put a pause on it, and we didn't know if the show was going to go on.
Yeah.
And then we figured out how to do it where we were going to try to do it. We started out trying to do it via like, him calling in and doing like a Zoom type thing.
Yeah.
But it really made it hard for the interview because I'm there with the guest, and it's like he's just on the screen, so it's hard for him to engage, and the conversation will kind of get away from him because I'm in the building with the person. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And so then we figured out the ways to have him fly in once a month, and then I started coming at him with like I really wanted to do more of a variety type show where we're not just talking. Like I want to have the skits. I want to play music. So like I created like all the graphics that you see when the song plays. I created that, the intro. I kind of put all this together and then brought it to him and was like, yo, check this out. What do you think? And he's like, yo, this is dope. Let's go. And so since then we've just built on it, and we've created a format to where how we run the show. We used to have different other segments that didn't work out. Like we had a segment called Bad Advice, and it was like we would intentionally give you like the worst advice for things, and it was a good idea, but it didn't work out. And then we've done like that's how like we do the controversial questions that started out as me and him just kind of arguing, and I think that plays into our dynamic is me and him arguing about things, and like me kind of him being like, hey, he's one of those dudes that has to be cool all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a Mr. Cool character, and so it creates a really funny dynamic when I throw him out of that. And when I just do the wild shit or make him uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? It brings something more that I think that the audience can engage with. Like it's like sitting there with your homie that's goofing off and he's fucking with you all the time. And you know what I'm saying? So we really tried to bring that to it, and then with that, bring in the characters and the skits and all that type of stuff. I'm still trying to get him because he's a chef. To try to get him to do a cooking segment.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome, bro.
I want to do like, cooking, like Chef Heem, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I have a graphic made for it, everything, and he's a busy dude, so it's hard to get the time to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wanted to tell you my couple of my favorite songs from you and him together. Realize You're Dope, Dreams to Reality. Bro, those two songs are heavy in my Spotify rotation.
Right on, man. Appreciate it.
Bro.
Appreciate it, yeah.
Realize You're Dope. Like, what you guys talking about, bro, I could definitely, like, if I want to get it, when I get the feature from you guys, it'll definitely be that type of sound. Definitely.
Hell yeah.
Sure. Hell yeah. But I appreciate you guys, and I wanted to let the people know that you guys can follow them. Where can the people follow you at?
Yeah, I mean, search Doe The Unknown. Just make sure you spell unknown right, because a lot of people spell uncone. DOETHEUNKNOWN, and you can search that on any platform, and it'll come up. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Facebook. I'm on X. I'm on everywhere you search music. You can find me.
For sure.
Yeah,
bro.
I tried to make it real easy. There's not too many Doe The Unknowns out there, you know?
Yeah, so, for sure. Yeah, and then I'm going to go ahead and we'll end it with one last question. I asked everybody the same question. What is one piece of advice that you would give your younger self?
Man, to capitalize on your moment. I think when I was younger, I had a lot of people that were rocking with me and fucking with me. And I was able to really sell out shows and get people to come to events and get people to do everything. But I didn't have music out. Like, I was just rapping to my bubble, in a sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now that I have the ability, I have music out, you can go search my videos, you can find me everywhere. I wish I would have known about that part of the game then.
Yeah.
Because before, I was just trying to be a rapper and thinking that me being dope and me getting on this show with this artist, that I'm going to get signed because somebody's going to see me.
Yeah.
And they really don't give a fuck about you. We're just the bag. And they, you know, most of the time, the artists like the Tech Nine or the Ritz or the Mayday that you're opening for, they're not in the building when you're performing.
True.
And you know what I'm saying? They're not really going to see that. So it's like, don't sit there and think that it's going to just happen and that you're going to get signed one day, and create your own momentum.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I think that if I would have been better at that when I was younger, I would have had a better opportunity now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, even I was doing, I even did mic drops back in the day.
Oh, shit.
And, before we were really doing mic drops, and like, I didn't capitalize on it enough. You know what I'm saying? I think that when like I said, when you're young, you have a big friend group, and you have a lot of people that want to go out and do things. Now that I'm older, I have a very small friend group now, and most people that are my age really don't want to go out and do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's a lot different for me to try to get people to come out to shows now, to where back then it was most of my fan base were my friends.
Gotcha.
Now none of my friends are my fan base.
Oh, fuck.
And all my fan base is strangers.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I can relate, bro. Yeah, bro. Damn. Yeah, you really that was a good answer, bro. Definitely capitalize. I could see what you mean.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro. I wanted to say thank
especially
you.
Now
for...
in this.
Go ahead.
In this, sorry. Especially now in this day and era, where you have everything is so accessible at your fingertips. Take advantage of it. Get out there and do it. It's easy for you to make content. It's easy for you to put music out. It's easy for you to get music up on every streaming platform.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can literally do it from an iPhone or whatever phone you have. So take advantage of what you have and go out there and put it in people's face as much as you can.
Yeah. Yes, sir, man. Thank you once again for being a part of my podcast. We locked in, bro. I will definitely keep in touch with you. I appreciate you, and I'm always tuned in. Shout out to Doe The Unknown, bro. That was it, episode 7 of the In-Depth Conversations podcast. Give us one last shout out. Make some round of applause for the homie Doe. Yeah.
Yep. Peace. Much love and respect, bro.